Hey guys, today we're playing Assetto Corsa. Wait, no, that's not right. What's this game called? Oh, Race. Well, that's original. Anyways, so yeah, we're playing, it's kind of an old game. I think it's, from around, like, 2005 or 2006 or something, because it's, basically you race in, touring cars, you know. WTCC, C. But yeah, from 2006 apparently. And hopefully I got the audio dialed in just right, because I had to tweak with it a little bit because the game volume was way too loud compared to my mic. Hopefully I've got it dialed in now, and we can go for a race. Now, I've already started, and I don't feel like starting over because even though the races are only 3 laps long, it actually takes quite a while to do a race. Well, let's see, there's events, I think it's what they call race weekends in this game, where you do a practice run, and you can choose to skip it, and then you do a second practice run, and then you can choose to skip that as well, and then there's the qualifying. And I guess you could skip that if you want to start last. I mean, that just makes it harder, but... So, today is Brands Hatch Race Circuit. So yeah, the fun of this is going to be watching me struggle to learn new tracks, because honestly, like, my video game, or racing game experience has been Gran Turismo and Forza, which, they have some of these tracks. I know the newer Gran Turismos have Monza, so that was the first race, was Monza, so I knew that track already. But the second track was Magna, which I've heard of, but never raced on. And so now we got this track, whatever it is. I don't remember what button starts the car, to be honest. I guess I'll hit the gas. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, it already started. I forgot I turned my volume down so that I could actually hear. I mean, so that you could actually hear me. Hopefully the audio is dialed in right. Alright, nobody coming. Alright, let's go. Go for our first practice run. I chose the, Alfa Romeo because, I love Alfa Romeos, like, who doesn't? And I need to start learning to shift earlier. Oh god, I should have looked at the map a little better before I started this. Fuck. I need to start learning to shift earlier, because after every race it always tells me that... Oh god, okay. We're gonna just pretend that didn't happen. Oh wait, oh, okay, never mind. As I was saying... Oh, the car has to start, fuck you. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Apparently... oh, you fucker. Really? You just fucking pull out like that? Fuck you. Fucking Spanish car. Nobody likes Spanish cars. Sorry if you're from Spain. Seats are not the most desirable. Sorry, just being honest. So as I was saying, I need to train myself to shift earlier, because from the beginning, when I first started playing this, I would shift at the very last dot, but apparently that's not right, because after every race it would say my engine's damaged. So I'm like, oh shit, I must be revving it out too much. And this is going to be harder now because the volume... Oh shit, see, I really don't know this track. Oh my god. I can't commentate on this while I drive. Hold on, I know what I need to do. I'm gonna pull up the map on my phone. What's this track called? Brands Hatch. I've never heard of this one, actually. I know it's in Great Britain, or the United Kingdom, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Brands Hatch. I'm gonna pull up the map on my phone. And where do we start, though? Let's see. It's a... I want to say we start here, because there's like a right-hander there. I don't know. Brands Hatch track map. Okay. Track 105. Ooh, pretty hot. Forecast dry. See, that's something about this game that I don't understand. I'm pretty sure I set the weather settings to be changeable. But it hasn't rained yet. And I can't change it now, I guess. But it hasn't rained yet. Like, God, it's so boring. I haven't seen any rain. Okay, so we've got a map of... No, what the hell? It tried to open Google Maps. I don't want to see, like, actual Google Maps. What the hell? Okay. I want one that kind of has the same angle. Is it the... I guess that works. Okay. I got the map. Need to go into my phone settings so the screen won't automatically turn off. Man, I am so terrible at YouTube videos right now. I should have had this prepared ahead of time. I didn't know this was the track that I'd be racing on, to be honest, though. What does it display? Shit. I'm so terrible at this. Sorry about this, guys. I need... Wait. What the... Oh, okay. So, I'm not allowed to... I'm not allowed to have my phone never turn off. The screen has to turn off at least after 10 minutes. Actually, sorry, at most after 10 minutes is what I meant to say. So, got the map of the track. Where are the pits? Where are we coming out from? What? P. Oh, there's the pits, okay. So, yeah, I was right. It is that first turn. We're coming out of the pits right before that first turn. Alright. Let's learn this track. Finally. Okay, nobody coming. Unlike the other people, I actually fucking look before I pull out. Yeah, this game has a nice feature called a pit speed limiter, or something like that. Love it. I can just hold it to the floor and I don't have to speed through the pits. Alright, somebody's coming up behind me. And suddenly he's like, what the hell is he? Okay, he's slow as fuck, apparently. Alright, so there's another corner right after that first one that's kind of a hairpin. It's a hairpin. I wouldn't say it's kind of a hairpin, it's definitely a hairpin. Oh, I'm using an Xbox controller, by the way. I don't have a wheel set up yet. Filthy peasant, I know. But eventually. Hopefully. Alright, so there's going to be almost another hairpin here. Ish. And then right-hander. It's almost like a 90-degree right-hander. Hawthorne Bend. Oh, I need to tune the gears. This kind of looks like an easy track to learn, so I think I'll be alright on this one. Magna Cours is really easy. Or Magna Cours. I'm not French. Sorry, I can't pronounce that right. Kind of another little weird... Oh god. Oh shit. Apparently second gear? What? I'm not sure if that's gear or what. Yeah, I went down to third, so... Okay, and there's another 90-degree. Please yield. Oh, fuck you, dude. It's practice. Like, what the hell? I don't know how to yield anyways. It keeps saying that when I do practice. I don't know the track yet. Like, what am I gonna do? Just fucking move aside? Like, fuck you, dude. Alright, so now we're on the straight, I guess? I'm not wide enough. Okay, now... That wasn't a bad turn in. Yeah, that was alright. Okay, now... Oh, okay, what am I doing? Oh, God. This is embarrassing. Should title this video, Retard Tries to Learn Brands Hatch Raceway. Oh, shit. It's hard to focus and like talk. Like, I'm trying to not make this video so boring. I mean, I know it's gonna be boring either way, but shit. Least I could do is try to entertain you guys somehow by talking. Ooh, okay, that wasn't bad. I cannot hear my car. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit. I want to be able to hear my car so I don't bang the rev limiter into hell. Hopefully the mic isn't picking up. For some reason my my headphone speakers aren't working. So I'm having to basically just play with my PC speakers. I need to be on the left because this turn is a right. Wow. I promise I will learn this track eventually. I've learned many tracks in my days. Especially when I had to switch from Gran Turismo over to Forza. Like, my god. Having to learn, because some of the tracks are similar, because, you know, each game has real world tracks, but each game also has tons of original tracks that they came up with. You know, they're virtual tracks, I guess you could say. And in my personal opinion, Gran Turismo's fictional tracks are way better. Just my opinion. But, yeah, I think I can get it. See, I'm starting to get it already, I think. It took me probably like 8 laps total, because I did the first practice for like, I want to say the first practice was 3 or 4 laps, and the other one was just like 3 or 4 laps on Magna Cur. Oh my god, I sound like a fucking redneck. Magna Cur, derp dirt. Magna Cur, Magna Curs. I can't fucking say it right. I hate myself. Please someone stop me. Just tell me no. Just say don't make YouTube videos, dude. At least not videos that involve saying things in French. Okay, I'm not looking at the map anymore. That's the worst part of this whole deal. But honestly, I didn't really look at the map that much on Magna Cur, whatever it's fucking called. Shit, what am I doing? What? Oh my god, what am I... Oh my god. Just pass me, dude, just pass me. Oh my god. I hate myself, Jesus. First gear, oh, maybe not. Oh, maybe. Fuck me, I don't know. Something doesn't feel right. I think, is the car pulling to the right? I'd probably fuck something up. Yeah, I saw you flashing your headlights. Fuck you, dude. I thought... Oh, shit. Did I make him wreck or something? Damn. No overtaking. Oh, shit. No Punterino. Please, no Punterino. Alfa Romeo. Oh, shit. Okay. God, this is fucking Understeer simulator. Like... I love these WTCC cars because it's like they're so fast and they're front wheel drive. Like, if you can drive one of these things quick around a track, like, hats off to you, dude. Like, fucking front wheel drive race car is not the ideal setup at all. And honestly, I could have picked a BMW, and those are rear wheel drive touring cars, but for one thing, Alfa Romeos are fucking sweet, and another, I ain't about that easy mode. Like, who wants that? Come on. Either way, you still need throttle control, because if you floor it out of a corner, you're just gonna fucking go into understeer mode. Oh shit. You don't even have to floor it around a quarter to go into understeer mode. Alright, can I just get back up? No, wait. Oh, there's too many fucking cars coming. Okay, go. Shit, there's another one. Fucking another fucking alpha. How many alphas are in this race? And they're so slow on the straights. I really don't get that about this game. I think it's because I have it on easy mode. After I just talked about how I'm not about that easy mode life. I do have the game difficulty set to novice. That wasn't my own doing though. Like, I just started playing the game, and then once I got into the race is when I realized, oh, it's on novice difficulty. Yeah, that's great. Because when I did Monza, I fucking smashed Monza, dude. Like, not only do I know that track, but oh my god, the AI in this game on novice is like, it's like they're in fucking stock fucking Beatles or something. Like, I think the best AI lap on Monza was 2:14, and my best was like 2:07. I was like, get on my level, dude. Even though I'm probably not that good at this game, it's just novice mode. I'll get this track eventually. It's probably gonna just take me a lot of laps. How much? Where's the? I guess there's no. I'm trying to see. There's no timer for how much time is left on practice because you only get 30 minutes for each practice session. This game, I mean, I gotta give it to him for being pretty realistic. I mean, I'm only playing with an Xbox controller, but I mean, the handling's pretty damn good. Also, if you didn't know, and I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the people that made this game are the creators of Race Room. So, if you're a fan of that game, maybe you don't know about this game. I mean, this is probably where they started. I don't know. They probably made games before this. I don't really know anything about the developers of this game. It's just one of those games I think it was on sale on Steam like a long time ago, or maybe somebody gifted it to me or something. I don't remember how I got it. And I decided to try it out like years ago when I got it. And I was like, oh, so it's only WTCC cars? Okay, yeah, that's kind of boring. And then I never played it. And then I got a racing wheel. Fucking terrible wheel. Like, I got one of those, I think it's called Driving Force GT or something like that. It's basically the wheel that they made, that Logitech made to coincide with the release of Gran Turismo 5. And I have Gran Turismo 5 too. And I've tried using that wheel in Gran Turismo 5, and oh man, it's just so bad. Like, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's not a dual motor wheel, because you can tell that the force feedback only goes in one direction at a time. It shows when you're using it. You can feel it, and it's so bad. It just doesn't feel real at all. It's nothing like driving a real car. And the sequential shifter on it, it had paddle shifters and like a sequential shifter like you'd have in one of these touring cars, where, you know, you pull to shift up and then you pushed forward to shift down. So it had that, but oh my god, it was so terrible. It was like the clickiest, is the weirdest. Like, it clicks when you shift gears. Like, you want like a clunk or something, like a nice good, you know, clunkiness, like a real, I don't know, I've never driven one of these, you know, touring cars or rally cars or anything that has the sequential gearbox, but I imagine it's not just a little click. Like, that's just terrible. So my best, oh shit, I looked at my lap time and I go off. Ooh, I didn't hit the wall though. Sweet. Shit, how do I, oh god, this, oh Jesus. Wow, that's great. It's like a cutout of the car if you look too far to the right or left. It's fucking weird. Oh shit. I need to pay attention to the road, maybe. So yeah, I had that, I tried that Driving Force GT wheel on this game, because it's made for Gran Turismo 5, pretty much, but, really, I mean, it's kind of made for PC at the same time. Like, it said on the box, I think, like, made for PC. I don't know what I don't remember. But there's there's software, there's drivers for it, and they fully support it. You know, it's almost made for both. It's made for GT5 and for It's made for GT5 and for PC both. So, oh god, oh man. Oh shit. That was bad. Okay. Are we coming? Go. So, tried the driving Force GT on this game, and it was still bad. Like, a bad wheel is just a bad wheel. You can't do anything about it, really, I guess. So, oh god, too much speed. Okay. So, didn't play this game after that, because back then I was thinking, this game is no fun without a wheel. It seems like one of those kind of sims where you kind of need a wheel to enjoy it. But I've been watching a lot of, god damn it, I've been watching a lot of videos about like Assetto Corsa and iRacing and all that. Particularly one channel recently has been streaming a lot of Gran Turismo stuff, like the old ones. Like first he did Gran Turismo 2, and then God, I can't fucking look behind me and to the left. It's so annoying. He started with Gran Turismo 2, but I missed that. But I caught one of his Gran Turismo 3 streams. His name's Jimmy Broadbent, by the way. I think I'm saying that right. It's Jimmer, whatever you want to call him. And dude, I've been loving it. Like, the memes that they have over there on his streams, just fucking fantastic. Like his donation sounds, like, it's Tarquini. I love that. That's one of my favorite things. Oh god damn it. I got distracted again. So I heard, oh shit. I heard something behind me. IRL. I heard something behind me and I was like, shit, what is that? And I turned around right as I'm about to... Okay, I think I need to start over. Still got 10 minutes on the first practice. And I need to really study this map better. And go. Oops, I did not want to floor it. Okay. Oh, you fucker. Alright. Maximum concentration now. No more talking. Well, I will finish what I was saying. I've been watching Jimmy Broadbent lately, and the memes are great. Donation sounds, it's great. Like, he specifically sets them really loud so that it scares the shit out of him every time. It's hilarious. I love it. I love watching him just fucking jump like, oh shit! Usually what he said, what is it that he says? He says, damn, what does he usually say? There's like one thing that he always says when he gets jump scared. Sometimes he says, oh shit the bed. But anyways, yeah, he's a cool dude, and just the memes over there, like the thickness and all that stuff, is just hilarious. And so, after I found his Gran Turismo streams, I started looking at his channel, and he does like actual, like serious sim racing on Assetto Corsa and like iRacing. R Factor, I think, is what one of the other games is called, and sorry, I'm blinking out. I'm trying to concentrate too. I'm trying to concentrate on this fucking track because it's so damn hard. I don't know. I thought this would be easy to learn, but I guess it's because I'm trying to commentate. Not really commentating. I'm just fucking blabbering on about stupid nonsense. So yeah, I saw Jimmy's videos about like sim racing games, and it really made me want to get into sim racing games, because I kind of never have. Not like the serious ones like something like this or Assetto Corsa or iRacing. Like I've always played Gran Turismo and Forza, and granted they're kind of simulators, but they're more casual and they're kind of made for a controller, whereas a game like this and Race Room and Assetto Corsa, they're made for a wheel setup with pedals, and it focuses on real serious race driving and like getting good lap times and all that kind of good shit. And realism, you know, where you have the practice and then you have the qualifying, and then you can do a warm-up lap, and then the race starts, and blah blah blah, all that good stuff. So I really wanted to get into that, and I was like, you know, I have raced the WTCC game. Maybe I should give that a try again, even though I didn't really like it that much the first time. First two times, I guess I should say. And you know what? I got my Xbox controller set up. Somehow, first try was the best. Like, I got the controls like perfect. Like, I'm loving it. Like, well, at first it was kind of hard to get used to the steering, because it's literally immediate. Like, here, I'll show you. Like, you turn the wheel all the way, he fucking turns it like immediately. So I had to get used to that at first, but now I'm just slowly getting used to the whole controller thing, and I'm kind of liking this game. Right now, like I said, it's on novice mode, so it's way too easy, but I'm just going to stick with it and finish the championship, because I want to learn the tracks first before I go into a harder difficulty. Then, you know, I'll know the tracks, and I can actually be competitive, and actually, you know, feel good about myself, I guess. And by the way, speaking of learning new tracks, I really liked Magna Curve. That's a really fun track. That's got to be one of my favorites now. Like, I'm glad that this game taught me that track. Probably forgot it since yesterday, but oh well. I'll be doing it again eventually. I'm pretty sure that's on Assetto Corsa. So I've done 9 laps now. This is the most practice I've ever had to do. This is almost sad. I need to set the gears a little longer. I don't know why, but in this game, it always sets the gears like it's a fucking rally car. Like 130 miles per hour max. Literally. Like, you can't see right now because I have minimal HUD right now because I like the immersion, you know. But it's normally hitting about 130 miles an hour at the top of 6th gear. So, oh, this next turn is on the right. I mean, it turns right, but I have to get on the left. I know what I mean. You know what I mean. I mean, never mind. I think I'm getting it now. Let's see if my lap time... nope, it's not going to be any better than my best, is it? Nope, it's actually way worse. That's weird. Now that I've learned the track, my lap time's worse. Congratulations, you did it, Eric. I'm not going to late brake on this turn like I usually do. And I'm not going to turn in too early either. Whoa, that was some aggressive steering, like, wah! Deja vu! Oh shit. Man, I always gotta fuck that corner up. Damn it. And this fucking Chevy's like right on my ass. Fuck your Chevy. We don't get Lassettis in the US. We get this fucking shitty Suzuki version. I mean, it's the exact same car, probably. But it's just the badge. Like, I don't get why they didn't sell that as a Chevy in the US, but in other countries they like. In the US, Chevy is such a big name. So whose idea was it to be like, nah, we'll just put a Suzuki badge on it for the U.S. Why not? You know, people will buy Suzukis in the U.S., right? You know? I'm like, no, what the fuck, dude? Oh, shit. Okay, I got this, okay. Yeah, sadly I am the kind of person that actually cares about badges. Sorry, that's just how I am. Like, for example, they've got the Holden, what's it called? Commodore over in Australia. They probably call it, they might still call it the Commodore in Europe, but basically our version of that in the US was the Pontiac G8. And I wasn't the biggest fan of it because Pontiac, I'm not a huge fan of Pontiac, except for like the older GTOs and stuff. But then when they phased out Pontiac, they still made the G8, but they're calling it a Chevy now, and they're calling it a Chevy SS. I know that's stupid. Like, that's what I thought, you know, when I first heard of it. I was like, just SS. Like, that's a badge you used to put on. Actually, they still put SS on Camaros. Like, it means super sport, obviously. Like, you're just gonna call the car like a trim level, like you put on your muscle car. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. They should have called it what it pretty much kind of is. They should have called it the Impala. Maybe call it the Impala SS, like, because they've had that in the past. I think every generation of the Impala, I might be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think every generation of the Impala has always had an SS version. I like the Chevy SS though, despite the stupid name, because it has a Chevy badge, and like, it's not just the badge really for that car. Like, it looks better than the G8 did, if you ask me. Like, the G8 didn't look bad, but it was a little bit too much of a sleeper status to me. Like, at least with the SS, it's got some pretty aggressive, like the, what do you call it, like the body lines, like the bumper and the, you know, stuff like that. And it looks like, it still looks kind of like a sleeper, because I like the idea of a sleeper like that, where, you know, it's just a family sedan, but it's got a big ass V8. But okay, practice is over after I just crossed the finish line. Position. Oh, it shows. Is that my lap time position? Oh god, I gotta improve on that. That's really bad. But yeah, I really, to be honest, the Chevy SS is like kind of a realistic dream car to me. Because, like, you know, everybody has their dream car, but that's like something that they feel like, you know, it'll be impossible to get, you know, it's like way too expensive, like a Lamborghini Murcielago or something like that. But for me, and, you know, there's like there's a realistic dream car. There's one that you really want, and it's realistic, like you could probably afford it someday. And for me, that's my realistic dream car, is a Chevy SS, because, I mean, you have a sedan with, you know, comfort, at least. I mean, I've never driven. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go in the pit, aren't I? It probably doesn't matter, I can just exit. So yeah, I really want a Chevy SS, because it's like, you get the comfort of a large sedan, and it's kind of a sleeper. People don't really suspect it too much, and it's got a big ass V8. It's got like 415 horsepower or something like that. It's basically a Camaro engine, Camaro SS engine, I think. The LS, I feel like I'm gonna get this wrong. I want to say it's the LS3. I'm probably wrong, but yeah, that's my realistic dream car. So I was thinking about doing the whole event in this video, but clearly, learning this track took way longer than I expected. So I'm going to end the video here. I might continue the series, but I have a feeling this won't be very popular, especially because this game was never popular. I've never heard anybody talk about it. I've never seen videos on it or anything. But if you want to see more of Race, the WTCC game, leave a like. I guess comment, if you feel like making a comment. Let me know if the audio is alright. Let me know what you think about my driving. I know it's shit, so roast me in the comments about my driving. Like, let's see some tasteful roasting. Like, not just, oh, you're bad. Like, give me some good stuff, and maybe I'll talk about them in the next video or something like that. Alright, so that's gonna do it for today.